never thought I was going to lose this much money, this fast.
Jim is a Republican who voted for Donald Trump 3 times.
How do you feel about your vote for Donald Trump now?
Well, I feel like perhaps I should have considered some other options.
The past 2 years, Jim has been selling honey to the federal government, which then provides it to schools and food banks. But after Donald Trump took office, the USDA cut those programs suddenly as part of the federal government's effort to streamline spending.
For a lot of other local farmers around here, it was a major source of reliable revenue. For me, it's going to cost me around $150,000 a year.
$150,000?
Yeah, roughly 50% of my revenue.
That's a huge hit.
That's a massive hit.
Voted for him 3 times, and you thought you were going to get a different outcome. So now that is affecting you directly. Now you want to cry wolf. Like, really? People can't be this delusional, right? You outrightly voted against your own interests. So now, simply because you're losing out of your pocket, you now finally feel, oh, I should have considered other options. Other options. So you knew you could go for other options. Really? You gotta be kidding.
So y'all, AM, PM staffing service posted this on Facebook because they're looking for farm pickers. And these are the terms right here. The comments, I'm going to show y'all some of the comments. The comments, Lord have mercy.
Quit eating. And that's for everybody. That's, nationwide. If you want to get rid of them, quit eating. That'll solve the problem.
But when only 5 pickers showed up this morning to harvest his sweet potatoes, farmer Keith Smith saw possible ruin, the loss of his $500,000 crop.
They're running scared because of this new law.
And you're in trouble.
I'm in trouble, bad trouble.
Smith's 200 acres need 20 pickers, mostly Mexican nationals.
There is not enough documented people here to supply that workforce.
Most of your workers are here illegally.
That's sure. If they got documentation, they got a better job working for me.
Fernando Aldeman, a Mexican national, has worked Smith's farm since 1992.
Everybody's just scared.
Yeah.
Now, are you here legally? No.
No.
So, are you scared?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared,
Smith's pickers make about $100 a day. He supports immigration laws, just not this one that threatens his 3rd generation.
So I was on YouTube and I came across this video claiming that white farmers are outraged that black people do not want to work on their farms. And I thought it was fake because I was like, this has to be like clickbait or whatever. So I searched and I came across Facebook, and y'all, the comments were wild. I still wasn't sure if it was real. So I tried to go to the staffing agency's website, and y'all, apparently so many people went to their website that the website crashed. So I figured, okay, maybe this is actually real. So they're basically offering $11 an hour to pick blueberries, 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, from May to July in Louisiana heat. Now, I never heard of Laranger, so I decided to look it up real quick. So here's some info. And just so you know, my source is this website called places.us.com. So anyway, livability is a C-. Population is less than 6,000. Demographics is almost 91% white, followed by Black, then Hispanic, then Indian, then Asian, and pretty much 0 Hawaiian. I saw that they voted Republican in 2020, but it probably doesn't take a genius to guess how they voted in 2024. So that's just to give you a little info about the town. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So $11 an hour is what they're offering. Full-time, 7 days a week, 9 to 10 hours a day. Now, according to salary.com, Louisiana's minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. So this is a bump. But let's be real. Now, for some people, they might say, oh, it's a job. Go work it. It's a job. But it's not a job, It's more like a sentence. And then when you look at who they expect to take these jobs, you don't have to guess. It's a page straight out of history. Black folks, migrant workers, the ones who are currently facing deportation right now, vulnerable communities getting used for back-breaking labor for pennies. But people are saying this is what they voted for. So what do you think? Is it FAO season or what?
It's absolutely FAFO season. Like, I don't even know how to quantify this level of Lululu. Like, you voted for this immigrant. You voted for people that you said were stealing your jobs, right? You voted against them to be taken back to their country. So now that half of them are literally gone, you do not have workers to farm on your farmlands. And now you're trying to think, okay, let's go back to the plantation days. Let's go bring out Black people, because from inception, they were the ones working on your farms, right, for free under slavery, right? And they were some of your strongest laborers ever. So now, okay, let's be a bit delusional. Let's just go bring them back. We're just going to give them a little bit of $11 and they're going to work 9 hours, 7 days. This level of delusion needs to be studied in Harvard. I need some Harvard professor to study this, because this level of delusion, even the delusion is scared of the delusion. These people consecutively, right?
In a striking display of frustration, a group of farmers confronted former President Donald Trump during a town hall-style event on Tuesday, voicing strong disapproval of past agricultural policies they say caused lasting damage to their livelihoods. The encounter, which took place in Iowa, a state central to American farming, quickly became the focus of national headlines. Dozens of local farmers gathered at the event, expecting a conversation about the future of agriculture, trade, and subsidies. However, tensions escalated when Trump began defending decisions made during his administration related to tariffs and trade wars, particularly with China. Several attendees stood up and challenged him directly, some accusing him of undermining crop prices and market access. "You ruined our farms," one farmer shouted, drawing loud applause from parts of the crowd. Another added, "We're still recovering from decisions that drove us into debt." Despite attempts by moderators to ease the atmosphere, the exchange grew more heated, catching Trump visibly off guard. Throughout his presidency, Trump often claimed to support American farmers, providing billions in relief packages. But critics argue that those payments never fully compensated for the losses.
Since the election, everyone has reminded me that I thought Kamala Harris was going to win. Everyone has reminded me that she didn't win and Donald Trump won. I've seen it over and over and over again. But what I also said was, if Donald Trump did win, it would be a disaster for farmers and oil workers. Because the last time Donald Trump was president, it was a disaster for farmers and oil workers. Now, he really hasn't gotten to oil workers yet. But hey, farmers, how you doing? Yeah, you see, the last time Donald Trump was president, over 100,000 farms went belly up in America. So here he runs for president again, and what do you farmers do? Yeah, you vote for him again. And I don't understand why, but it's one of those cases where you effed around, and now you're going to find out again. Because apparently he didn't do enough damage the first time. You wanted to see it a second time. So here we are.
And you thought you were going to get a different outcome. Since you said they're taking your jobs, right, now that you have deported them, You have more than enough jobs to go do. Go get your people to do the work. Black people ain't going nowhere. People still feel as if we are living in the 1820s. Or, you know, I'm telling you, this thing is not made up. The way these people think is just beyond me. Go get your people to go farm. Go get your people to help you harvest your stuff. Go get your people to work their sweat on that land. Go get your people. Better still, do it yourself. You think you have the right to do whatever you want to do to black people now? Really? This is 21st century. These people are woke, right? So the next option is black people. We're just going to throw them a bit of $11 per hour. And then we're going to work them 7 days a week. Full time. You got to be kidding me. Like, you got to literally be kidding me. See, ignorance is not an excuse. You can be ignorant all you want, but once you mix it with racism, is another level of ghetto-ness. There's no cure for ignorance, and cure you could get for ignorance is when you educate yourself and when you remove bottlenecks or the microaggression or the little hate that you have in your heart. That's when you're gonna see that sometimes maybe I might need to do the right thing, live my best life. I don't need to dislike people that did me no wrong. I don't need to, make people get deported simply because I don't want to see their faces here, or simply because I feel intimidated, they're going to take all our jobs. You have to deliver yourself from that hate that is holding you, because this is unbelievable. See, I keep saying it, and I've seen a lot of videos on, Black Americans, and I've been amongst Black Americans because I'm married to one, of course. So, but that aside, I've seen a lot of videos of Black Americans. These people are living their best life. In short, once you're in the company of Black people, they don't think about other races. Like, they don't sit down and talk about how other races or other nationalities are being mean to them. They're just there to just talk about, crack jokes, eat good soul foods, have fun, just talk about life, enjoy life. That's what they do. Unlike the other nationalities and other races where they spend all of their time thinking about Black people, trying to connive and devise means to degrade and demean and hate them. Black people ain't got no time for that. Period. That's what I at least observe, But the other people are just literally having sleepless night to make sure any other person out there is, come on now. Man, hate is a burden. Like, hate is a big burden. Sometimes I really wonder how Black Americans really survive this. And once they talk about mental health in Black communities, to me, they are still holding on strong, in as much as they need help with mental, because of what they've been through. And they're still going through. This is just crazy. So, guys, what do you think about these, white people that voted for Trump, and now they're trying to see if they could pay $11 for Black people to go be on their farms and probably help them till the lands or help them to harvest, their crops? What do you think about it? Kindly hit on the subscribe button, guys, if you haven't done that yet, and always come back for more videos. But don't forget to drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you for stopping by.